Chat, come up with the name. As per the usual, come up with the name for our character using the Pada only. How funny would it be if you actually played with Dinzor, though? I mean, that's somebody who's ready to be on your team. Pita bread, Crodmoy, Patagonia. Let's try Patagonia Pita. How about that? Are we feeling it? Are we feeling it? Okay, cool. We're feeling it. And let's just do a template on this one. Who here uses the Pada? This guy, surely. This is a Pada user. Right, dope. Let me get some ER tool out. Hold. Let me in. There we go. Spawn the item. Pada. All the way up in the DLC. Have I tried Cragblade with it? I have, yes. I think I ended up not using it that run, but it is decent with Cragblade. Whichever run it was. Which bosses are we feeling, chat? Reminder, we can do DLC bosses as well. It just takes a little bit more setting up in the ER tool. Or any Remembrance bosses. Except for Rykard and Fortisax. They're off the table just because of Fias Champs and Serpent Hunter. Midra Relana? Sure. Let's try 2 DLC bosses. This will be a good test. Let me run around and grab the stones. You know, not Remembrance, just miss. Golden Hippo isn't a Remembrance boss. I guess he's a major boss in a way, but you could still go around him. I end up never, like, fighting him. Yeah, we could do maybe Rolana and Midra. Let's try 2 DLC bosses and see how the plus 12 Scadu would do. And a plus 13 weapon. Can't be too bad. What do I need for this weapon? Do this. Do this. Right, and then requirements wise, just Source Seal and we're good to go. I like that. Aren't the Grace right outside of his arena, or do you want to go through the Mansay? I guess it doesn't really matter, either or. I guess we could do the Mansay, just so it's a little bit of like running through a section. But may as well just do the one right in front of his room. Okay, jump R2 is not too bad. One. One. The charge R2 like a double swing. Okay. 801 is the start of the Mansay. Okay, and then what's the one for his Grace? I think I'll just do the 2 Graces right in front of them. Because the more I think about it, there's like no point in running through the Mansay. Oh, 3 is the boss Grace. Cool. What about for Rolana? We can do it right now during this cutscene, actually. For those curious, we're just spawning in the Graces in front of their room. We need the maps. Base maps. DLC maps. And then specific flags for Graces. Also, yes, I do mean to show this on screen just so you can see what I'm doing in case you have ER2 and you want to try it yourself.
I offer you an accord.
Okay, that's for that one. I need the one for Rolana.
They served you. I can play turning to aid you. You need to the
Blah, 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 blah.
summon me.
Torrent.
I bequeath you. It will sound torrent. Treat him with.
We have all of the Graces, or all the map pieces. Worried it might be the one inside his arena. Okay, sure. Sure, he does have one inside the arena. No, this is correct. Nice. Other than 40 and Rykard now, yes. Weapon requests can be any of the Remembrance bosses, including the DLC. Stupid ones where two-handed is 7.5, but the one-handed is 30. Okay, okay. That's actually not too bad because we could do some parrying on people. Good to know though. Thank you, Yeebers. Appreciate it. Yump, two-handed R2 is 12-12. Well, I guess they swing kind of at the same time, but you would get like a double swing. 24 is not bad, though. That's kind of nice. Two, 6, 8, 2, 2. Let me do that right away. Add off the screen. Okay, and the ER tool is being closed. Probably could have checked the Grace first, but whatever. Double check it. Sweet. Thank you, Floopy. I appreciate it. Ooh, exciting, chat. We get to do weapon requests with DLC bosses. I've been wanting to do this for so long now. So there you go. That is the time. Have fun shopping. I suppose what I could do in the future as well, instead of having to do all that when we start the seed, I could just make a character and then that's our like weapon request character and he's got like a save file with the Graces unlocked. We could do that in the future. The only thing we lose out or miss out on is the customization screen, I know. It's so tragic. Base game, we would still run around and get there naturally, since we can do that from the get-go. Yeah, does anybody know the scaling on this weapon? What is this? Right now it's a DD. Does it go higher for strength or dex or stay quality? I am curious. More into the dex. Okay. Dex tier or talisman. Well, tier. Cold. Still the sea? Perhaps we go with Frost then, since we're fighting some DLC people. Midra does have a lot of HP. Since we're not fighting Red Dawn, I'll probably go with Frost, because it's just quicker to go through Red Wolf. But good to know that it stays C. Don't think I want Green Turtle on this one. This weapon should be fine on the stamina. So we're going to leave it. I may want to swing around and get Blue Dancer Charm, though. Impaling Thrust. Nice. Very pog. Good Ash of War. I may want to stop grabbing that Grace. I'm not sure. Because I grab it and then never really need it, but it's useful to have just in case for any reason. Grab me a smithing tool. Good to go. Okay, dope. Turn around that way. Let me go to Liurnia right away. Don't need weeping for anything. There is the nice parry shield there, though. We can set up the other one, I think. Parry this. Sure thing, Jeepa. Oh, stuck in a tree. There we go. The squirrels, please. They 100% knew what they were doing, putting those 2 squirrels there. Don't need this, Grace. We don't need to come back for anything. I think my final set of talismans will probably be the usual set. With Ritual Sword being pretty good. Blue Dancer. Radigans we need just to wield the weapon. And that 4th one could change, but Charge Attack may not be bad. Especially if we're doing like the one-handed. May not be bad at all. I'm very curious to see the damage output from a plus 13 weapon. Like we should end up with plus 13 by the time we go fight Midra and Rolana. On Midra especially with his HP. Mitra will probably be terrible. We'll see, we'll see. We'll have Frost procs going for us. I think fighting Red Wolf is worth the extra time. Also, I do get a pot out of it. Not entirely too bad. Ooh, right. I do need to give myself Scadu. We don't have to do that right now or anytime soon. But as soon as we want to start fighting them, yeah. I'll need to give myself Scadu. How many fragments do I need to get myself to plus 12? Yeah, I know that's like a bit of math. Grab this. Hello, Forgs. Goodbye, Forgs. Allegedly 26. Okay, okay. Should be able to do that then. Your mind was saying 24 actually. So close. Because it's like 1 for the first level, and then does it immediately go to 2 for the next couple levels, and at some point 3? Imagine Harvard with the big brain. Simply destined. First 3 is 9 to 10. Okay. Okay, the crap was nice to us. Let's go. Before we fight Rolana and Midra, I think I'll just fight Makar to get a feel for the weapon. Should be nice and quick though, which is great for the DLC. This is a good one to test on the DLC bosses. Be quiet, chat. Do not wake up the EP dragon. JK, he woke up anyways. I blame Eepers. And Marcos. Blame Jeepa. The image of Dinzor and Jeepa and the tree is still in my head, by the way. It was just so cute. Okay, cool. We have the key. We have some twos. I can buy the rest of the twos that I need. Luckily, the weapon should not cost too much to upgrade. It should be a pretty lightweight weapon. Need to get some more threes. I think the only thing I need from Kaled is the Source Seal, if I can remember correctly, because we'll get all the 3s and 4s and stuff here in Liurnia. Imagine Radon and Radon for request. Yeah, actually. That'd be kind of cool, because I never really get the chance to fight base game Radon and then console Radon one after the other. How's it going, EG? We'll be back. Physic-wise, I think charge attack tier in the physics should be okay. Don't know if I'd want to buff anything else. You'll take Malekith and Fire Giant, please. They're already on the list of things that we have to go through. In fact, let me see. The base game other than Malenia and Plassey. Yeah, base game other than Malenia and Plassey. We probably wouldn't even do the teleport things for. Because like yesterday we ran to Estelle and it wasn't too bad at all. We also get to fight Loretta as a little bit extra. DLC though, yeah. We'd have to go through Moog. And then like run to them and stuff. That just takes too long. Let me grab this. Plassey might ruin things though. Refarum and Ashen Capital might be worth testing that. True. Like just being in Farum Azula. Pre-lighting the forge. Being a problem when you light up Farum Grace that Capital goes yoink. Really? Forge and Malekith. If he needs to be off the table, then I guess he can also just be off the table because he would break the game. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to test that. Though I do wonder if, let's say it does break the capital, if I'd be able to just put a Grace in like the basic capital that wouldn't exist in Ashen Capital and be able to teleport there and have capital be normal. You know what I mean? Yeah, no real clue on that one. Good call, though. But you have to beat Malekith for the capital to die. I figured it so as well, because like capital would still stay. But since we're kind of like spawning things, you know? Or spawning the Graces, etc., things could just break in the spaghetti code. I had other problems with the Graces and Farum in general, not just Malekith. Yeah. It was a weird thing. Yeah. If it's a concern, it's a concern. And again, if we just have to take him off the table, that's okay. Plassey's not like a real fun fight anyways. There's a lot of just running, waiting for him to teleport, etc. Welcome back, Seg. Ooh, you know, can I put Lightning Slash on this weapon? Is that possible? Lightning Ram and Thunderbolt. Okay. Thunderbolt's in the capital. Lightning Ram. I guess would give me Lightning Infusion though. Because I could go grab that and then we fight Rolana with lightning damage. Blink Bolt, yeah, no. Lightning Ram's a little bit overrun, but for the lightning damage. Frost may also not be too bad. Again, we'll have to see when we get there. Let me in, game. Let me in. Okay, well, they didn't really attack me. Cool. Go back here. Buy some stones, because I should be good on 3s and 4s. Yep, good, good, good. Just need to buy these.
Surprise no matter why they don't.
I need 2 1s. We can get it from this guy.
Oh, you might. Do you hear us?
Purchase some of this. May as well buy that. Cool. How much money do I have? I may have enough to level this thing. Let me see. Hopefully it's light enough. Otherwise we can go to Caelid and we can get some more money. Wouldn't be too bad. I was going to EG. Do I have enough cash? He's an old, perhaps. I do. Okay, cool. Is Caelid hot? The eternal question. I would say it is. At least, I think Caelid would be humid. You know? If anything, if it's not like hot, it would at least be very humid. But like a really bad humidity, because it's like rot humidity in the atmosphere. Yeah, like it is Elden Ring's Florida. Is Liurnia or Caelid more humid? That's a good question. Maybe more Liurnia. Though, I don't know. Liurnia seems like a good tropical temperature. So many lakes, though. Probably Liurnia. The whole thing's just lakes. Yeah, rainforesty. Okay, jeez. And or swamp? Swamp, probably. Here comes A to be the white knight for Liurnia not being rainforesty. I could see swamp though. It's definitely swampy. Like there is a swamp in Liurnia. Yeah, true. She would have the knowledge. I do agree. Temperate rainforest like the Pacific Northwest in US, Canada. Yeah, temperate versus tropical. That's a good point. I could see it being Louisiana swamp-like, though. All they need is some alligators in all the water. Best place to live would be that stupid fort that no one goes to. With the fire NPCs, Staff of the Guilty ladies outside. Are you saying that just because of the Staff of the Guilty? That fort feels a little run down and also kind of small. Like it's really small comparative to a lot of places. Hold fire, true. Cold but you cuddle Mesmer, so it's warm, you like it. There is something really cozy about being like in a cold environment and then you're cozy with like a blanket or a fire or something. And the reverse is not true. Like it's not cozy to just be really, really sweaty in a hot place and then like have a fan blowing. Okay, we didn't get poisoned. Nice. Instructions unclear. Using Mesmer as a blanket. Or say, what if instead of using him as a blanket, he just gave you his, like, jacket thing that he's got on? Whatever you call that. His vest. Oh, what happened? Okay, there we go. I thought my game crashed. Welcome back, Floopy. Hope it's going well. His cape, yeah. else do I need to do? Nothing else really. Let me just level these last things. Any kills? No, not yet, but we're essentially ready. Do have this.
Then I presume.
Perfect. Hello, Melina. Please leave me alone.
To determine if you have. It seems torrent, whereas I'm there is, but I can take gathering. Bear at my hand.
Okay, we'll go now just so we don't have to go later. The whole sequence. Do up the flasks. Physic, we want dex tier and probably charge attack. Put some frost on there. And I think that's good. Oh, you know what? There is one more thing. We'll just get this parry shield set up real quick, like. There's not a small shield to buy in Round Table, right? Just a few weapons, but not a shield. Well, small shield. Yeah, I can't remember the shop either. Should be one. There's a small shield in the Round Table. Okay, good. I think it's market time. A shield. Okay, okay. Maybe it's a medium shield then. Which isn't too bad. We can make medium parries work. Standard heater shield? Okay. Could start using that from now on. But it's also really not that hard to grab this one if we're setting up a shield like that. They're just as good as small shields with Stormwall? Are they actually? Okay, okay. Yeah, Gostok sells Buckler. I do know that. Ooh, if that's the case. Okay, then we have another option for setting up shields. Well, he's dead. That's another talisman slot for me. Let's see. We're doing 2 talismans on these people. Let me grab the physical damage. And then I think it's time for Midra. Wee, all the way down. Midra. We're doing Midra and R'Lana, say. We got the graces and everything. We're testing it. We're testing it. Loopy got the codes. It all worked. I just made a list of the codes too, but I'll have to double check. And I guess in future, just like keep my list handy. I don't know if I'd make a command for the codes, but good to keep them handy. Cool, that's a talisman for me. Well, dope. It's Midra time, chat. Oh, jeez. The yelling. Oh, wait, hold on. Scadu. I need Scadu. Hold. I need Scadu. I almost forgot. I knew I was missing something. I knew it. No Scadu, I know. Okay, Scadu tree fragments. We need, what did we say? 26? If you want to be a plus 12. Perfect, we got 26. Let me confirm that. Sometimes it doesn't give you all of them. In the stat editor, you should be able to just change your level. Oh, can you do that in the stat thing? Okay. Well, I already put these in. But if that's the case, that makes it even easier. $11, $12, perfect. Good math, peeps. ER tool is closed.
Depths of your food.
Okay. Time to see the damage on good old Midra. Goes with the frost. Oh, a little bit late. Well, we could try Scadu 20 to help us out a bit then. Damage is a little bit low, but it's not bad damage. Like, it's still decent. But we could try 20. How do we feel, chat? Do we run it with this, or are we feeling more damage from Scadus? We're already at 12. But 20 could be helpful. Feel like 20 is fair. Do one more? Okay, hold on. Let's try it again. You can summon Kenny as an ally? That's hilarious. Didn't realize that was a whole riposte. A little bit slow. Okay, okay. Yeah, so that's the damage with a plus 12 Scadu. Don't know how much more we would get with a 20. You can try it and see. ER tool. There is stats. Send to 20. Oh, you can just do it. Okay, great. 20. Okay. 20. Your tool is closed. See how this does.
Depths of your food.
Yeah, that's better. Okay. Jump from 12 to 20 is only like because they front loaded it in a patch. Okay, okay. Ooh. That wasn't too bad. That was not too bad. I keep making the mistake of not counting how many parries in we are though, because I keep getting the like stamina or poise stagger. But that's not too bad. For this weapon at least. Some weapons I could see this being a little on the iffy, but it's a good test.
Depths of your force.
The OST really is good. I just love everything aesthetically about the fight. Roll into the explosion if you're feeling ballsy. I am not. Well, nice. He's dead. Rolling into the explosion sounds crazy. I'd have to see somebody do it like in the timing just to know when. Also, can you get like close enough to it, or do you have to be like a certain distance? Well, it's Rolana time. We could go... I think the Frostbark will help me here, so I think I'll just keep this. We could do the Lightning Ram thing, though. You can point blank it? Really? The double, I can't. Ah, it's a little bit up there. Okay, okay. How many parries is she again? She's 2, right? Because I can get, at least with this weapon, I can get both types of staggers. I just need to keep in mind how many parries it is. 2. Okay, okay. Because Midra is 3. Of all the weapons to test this with, this was the weapon to test this with. Oh, barely missed the upward swing. We're gonna get real good at that. Trying to think if there's anything in the phase 2 that would really put us off. Maybe just that jab. Okay, a little late, I think. Just a little bit late. I think that was a timing thing. I don't think that was a positioning thing. I know she can miss you with that move, but I don't think that's what that was. Okay, that was a fun time. The stand-up into the upward swing. Okay, okay. We're learning. Let me try without the parries. I know it like could look really clean this way, but let me see without the parries too. I am a little bit more used to that. I may keep the one-handed just for the poise. Oh, she barely clipped me, but that wasn't too bad. She barely clipped me. Either or. Either or with weapon. It's both like doable. Have a good Yeepers. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Weapon allows you to do either or. Oh, jumped it a little bit too late, but also into this random thingy. You tried to autofill the emote? What am I feeling to do it? Huh, that was weird. I guess I was a little bit too late there. Parries, I have to really rely on the parries, especially for the upward cut. Doing it without the parries, it can be a little bit slower. A mix of the two would be ideal, but then it's like, which ones? I guess everything besides the upward cut. Maybe. Or just really get down that timing. A little bit late, I think. So I agree. I think the plus 20 to the scatter really does make the difference. But this is how Rolana feels, damage-wise. She's weak to pierce too? Oh, I see, I see. So then, yeah, we're getting like the extra. Okay, first dodged a little bit too late there. Just a little bit. Wasn't sure if she was close enough to me to do like the follow-up there, but I guess, yeah, she was close enough. Because I made like a little turn at the end. If I could nail that timing, they'd be so solid. I'm just looking for the elbow, yeah? As soon as the elbow pulls back, just press the button. A little bit late on that, that's fine. Stick with the parries for a bit. Here we got one. welcome in, Gomer. Hope you're having a good day. She's ditch. Let's go. Although we got a mix of the berries. Not the worst thing. Also, we need no more money ever again. Cool. That is Midra and Rolana both dead. Kinda wild before we even fought Makar. Now we get to fight Makar. We need to get into Altus. Nice, he's dead. It's just kind of wacky how much poise damage you get on like a really quick charge or two, as long as you're one-handing the weapon. And also a little silly that they make it worse on the two-handing. I guess it makes sense, but still. That right there is just really strong. Let me grab a ritual sword here. I guess what we can do for the talisman pouches, since I wouldn't have killed 2 shard bear bosses. What's the condition for talisman pouches to get it from Mima? Or does she just, like, do they just sell it at some point? I normally get it after killing 2. We'll sell it at some point. Okay then. We don't have to worry about like spawning it in or anything. Gold free will get us a 3rd one. Which on this weapon is fine. Yeah, the Twin Husk will. Yeah, market we go for just to get the 2nd talisman slot. There's gold free. That's 3. And then is it just after killing one Great Rune boss? I thought it was 2 as well. I've been going after killing 2. It's 2, okay. That's fine. I know she sells it at some point, which we can just grab it later. Okay, let's see if we can figure out the time to leave our little rock whenever we do the DTSGs. I've been leaving a little bit too late, I think. Leaving earlier rather than later is probably fine. Even if he does like the fireballs and stuff like that, probably works out better for you. Collab this Sunday indeed. In fact, Scourge and I were talking about some games that we could be playing on Sunday. We'll see how we feel, which games. Speaking of, actually, we did plenty of Escape Simulator, the first one, but they are coming out with the second one. I don't know. I don't think it got released yet. We'll be all over that as soon as they release the second one. Not doing the one you mentioned the other day. It's a maybe. We have a list of things that people have suggested as well. Just no final decision quite as yet, but actually tomorrow on my day off, we get to do a meeting and we discuss. So we'll know for sure. You guys will get the announcement end of the week. As per usual. Okay, nice. We still got it. He's dead. Alright, and then the capital. I'll have to bust out your tool one more time, Chad. For our very, very elegant solution. Alright, who's ready for the elegant solution? I know I am. Alright, and Oh, wait, nope, not that. Look at that. We're in. It's crazy. How does he do it? I know. It's one of the most complex skips. Wonder if you can go buy it after lightning or lighting a capital grace. Huh. Maybe? If that would be like the thing. Why did you do this? So we killed Rolana and Midra in place of two Great Rune bosses like Godric and Radahn. But because they don't actually give you the Great Runes, you don't get capital access. But again, we killed Rolana and Midra, so I think we've deserved the capital access. In their place. Would you do PCR in the weapon request? Yeah, honestly, like certain weapons, maybe. Maybe for sure. Like this weapon, for instance, yeah, we could have done PCR. Would have taken longer, but this is a good weapon for it, as we saw. Made real quick work of Midra and Rolana. But if it's like a dagger or flail or something, probably not. The physics still gone since we fought Makar and like have not properly sat down, but you know, fuck it. I'm sure we can do gold free without needing the physic. Ooh, Ansper Rapier, that's a good one. Essentially the only rot weapon in the game, because Romina's Halberd doesn't exist, chat. It can't hurt you, it doesn't exist. Hello, Goldfree. Whenever you redeem a weapon, just know you want me to do Mesmer. I assume it does as much, yeah. I could make an educated guess on that one. Cool. He's dead. Are you too obvious? Specifically for the Mesmer thing. Yeah, yeah. It'll be fun. It's fun that we have the capability. Thought I did the rapier, but not yet. No, we have not done the Anspur rapier. In fact, I don't think we've done any like basic thrusting swords. I'm trying to think. We did the heavy thrusting sword with sword lance at least, but I don't remember using any thrusting swords. Oh, Noble's S-Stock, which has some thrust to it, but also some slashies. Talisman pouch. What do we put in here? I'm feeling this. Too early? Just a little bit early. There's a few listed above yours, but you'll wait. Yeah, we've got quite the list going, chat, which is kind of why we're taking this week to just hash away at the list. That and also Night Rain. Good old Night Rain release. We could do maybe weapon redeems on Kazan days, but I feel like Kazan days deserve to be full on just Kazan days. Night Rain the whole stream. Yeah, we'll do Night Rain the whole stream on release day at least. Cool, he's dead. Oh no, we can't get in. We're blocked, chat. We're blocked. Why ever would they do this? Right, also shoutouts to the Morgott parentheses dead fans. Now is your time. Okay. Time over. Hi, Melina.
Hello again. Allow me, you are unprevented. The thorn, a husk, he only will and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame and guide.
Margarine is dead. Dead indeed. Okay, this should do reasonably well on Fire Giant and everybody else. I do not know why I have that map marker on. Wee. Ooh, chat. You know what portion of the run we're close to. Doing multiple weapon redeems a day, we're doubling our chances of potentially getting the staff. Hello? Okay. That was so weird. I guess like the horse was right behind me, but I could not actually see the horse. And we got stomped on. Rip Marcos. You actually got hustled. Maybe we should seduce Cuppy. You can try it. See how he takes to it. Yeah, we get a bell bearing. This is arguably just the worst part of the entire run every single time. Because it's just so much running. Oh yeah, how many points does Guppy have, by the way, peeps? Can somebody do points for Guppy? Because we did make him do a slots all not too long ago. $450,000, and he was at 0 not that long ago. That's kind of crazy. Wait for Guppy to win its slots. Imagine. $16 placed in 1 to 2 days. Jeez. Alright, chat. It's that time. It is that time. If you know what time it is, it's that time. The Gamba is up. We're going to kill a Staff of the Guilty Lady in the nearby future. And it's up to you to decide. Will she drop the staff today? We'll kill her 3 times. It's a 2% drop chance. It's up to you. Do you think we're going to get the staff? Again, we're long overdue, but I keep saying that, and it's not paying out, so I don't know. I don't really know. Do you hit it again? You weary because you want to redeem one of the new full runs that might appear in the future? True. You also want the believers to prosper. Oh, right now the odds aren't too bad for believers. Good time to be a believer, chat. Until somebody messes it up, I guess. Damn, alright, Floopy. Floopy messing it up for the doubters, but that's fine. That was the whole plan to begin with. Here we go, chat. First attempt. First attempt. Ooh, nothing. Not looking too good so far. Second one. Will she drop the staff? Oh, an item. An item, and I think it looks like a bigger white item, chat. This may be it. Can I get some pausers? This may actually be it. I don't know. It looks a little small. It looks a little small, but then from here it looks big. From here it looks big. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, we're picking it up. Is it the staff? It's the staff. Let's go, believers. You've won. You've won. Cringe. You made 16k. How much did you put in, say? I'm so curious because Floopy did his like whole plan. Also, rip to Floopy's points. You put in 1k and you got 16k out of it. Y'all deserve it. 07 to Floopy's points. Truly the most selfless act you'll ever see in chat. Also, rip to Floopy getting a run in the future, but still. Enjoy it, believers. Enjoy it. This was your moment to shine. Also, I guess that means we're not going to get the staff for a good while again. Because that took forever since the last time we got one. Welcome in, Casey. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. You would have only gotten like 400 points anyways. You mean if you believed or if the doubters won? You have 78 points now. That's so sad. You only put in 420. Yeah. The odds ended up being messed up for the doubters. You put 2k in believe and you got 32k out of it. That's crazy. Those odds are just insane. Let's level the weapon. Oh, the talisman pouch. Perfect. We need like 8 of these and all of these. Now you have 1.76 million. Do you actually have that many points, Eden? Channel points? Like for real? Million something channel points is crazy. Not that it's impossible, but like that's crazy. Of course not, you're a liar. I thought we knew this. Okay, well that makes sense. I know Brad's is genuine. And 10k lost just now. Iconic indeed. Hello, fire giants. Wait, why don't I dismount? Give me the dinner plate. Oh, that works too. Should break the shack wall. Oh, he was a little bit too far back. I see, I see, I see. Surely you just don't throw in Marbies and also win a free redeem on the wheel? True, actually. That does exist. Or multiple free redeems. Yeah, that wasn't too bad attempt-wise. Just got a little greedy for stamina there because I wanted all the stamina possible just to do more charge attacks. It's such a good amount of poise for how fast it is. Deathless for sure. Bingo, I have no real plans for right now at the moment. There's too much going on to think about bingo for me. Rando Deathless in due time. First we'll do Deathless challenges. But there's no point in rushing. I pressed roll, I think a little bit. No, not even too late. I may have just not released the button in time. Or not pressed the button down fully, like something weird. Maybe too late then, yeah. Who's so far away? Okay, cool. He is ditch. Man, the weapon's just so good. But I have to stop myself from being like greedy with it. It's just so good though. Thank you for the GG. Appreciate it. I don't think Godskin Duo will be bad. We could for sure get the Charger 2s that we need. Plus, it's not strike damage for Noble. Are they both strong against strike damage, or is it just Noble? Have a good one at work, Bradley. Appreciate you being here. Have a good one. Every time Brad says he's going to work, I always think about the time he messaged and said he really hates going to work. But he just has to.
I have this world and death. Are you to commit? Don't let my hand.
Alright, cool. Chat, who up? Cardinal Sinning. Where are my Cardinal Sinners at? Now is your chance to rise. Yeah, because poor. I mean, it's just the situation. It's just the situation a lot of people are dealing with. I feel you. Well done, Sinners. I'm proud of you. Alright, we have another talisman slot. I guess let's just put this on. It's actually not too bad because we're using charge attack quite often. There's almost not a reason to using any of the other moves. I know it's got a full moveset and everything, but like, why even? When you could stagger them so fast. Here's what the damage will look like on Duo. The Frost will be really good. Yeah, we're as leveled as we can be currently. Waiting. Good to go. Alright, usual thing. I need to remember to do the flasks especially. I'm not really using Ashes of War on this one, so it's not too bad. Let me double check the physic. Do I have charge attack in here? I do. Perfect. Go over to Mr. Kale. I bought an extra pot earlier. We have 3. He has 3. 7 should be fine. Hello, Kale.
I am Khan. Goodbye.
Okay, cool. Yeah, 7 should be fine. So weird that Noble is just jumping away for no reason. Okay, damage not amazing. Noble we may have to fight a bit. Or actually, maybe not. Okay, riposte damage makes up for it. Well, he's dead. I missed one of those parries, but it wasn't too bad. We could recover well enough. Okay, don't need those. Malekith time. There we go. Finally hit the jump today. Excuse me, doggo. I think the dog just jumped off the ledge. Whoops. I swear one of these days that Crucible Knight, he won't ever do it, but I just keep feeling like he's going to do like his phase 2 thing and just swoop down and kill me before I grab the Grace. Yump, and a yump, and a yump, and a yump to the side. Nice and easy. I'm not sure what I want to do for Gideon. I could go get Impaling Thrust, and maybe we can chase Gideon with that. Wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Should get some good damage. Oh wait, hold on. I was about to go fight Malekith without upgrading the weapon. I remember, chat, look at me. Brain activity. We remembered. Old indeed. The round table kind. Oh, not that. How's it going, Mr. Hugh? Don't forget to level up. Yes, over here. Even though I never touch the level up button in the level 1 runs, I still always feel like I've leveled up accidentally somehow. Luckily, no, we're still level 1. Excuse me, Mr. DTS, we're just making our way through. It's Doggo Chat. Big dog. Jeez. How long did it take me to complete level 1 runs? My first level 1 run definitely took like a week or so. Maybe not a full week, like a few days. And again, I remember Malekith just being stuck on Malekith for a while. Yeah, it took some days, right, Mina? Mina was there. Is it only 2 to 3 days? It felt like a week. Although I guess we started another level 1 within that week. Well, he's dead. Because we did what? We did basic level 1. I could use anything at my disposal. And then we would have done a game over the weekend. Because we used to do a variety game in between runs. Which was Tunic, actually. Tunic was a fun game. And then I think it was an All Remembrance with Club. Yeah, All Remembrance with Club, and then into DLC. I wasn't streaming too long before DLC came out. Ask for strats, give you a clip, right, alright. Not for like a day, and then you did it the day after. Right. Because up until that point, it didn't really take that long, since we were doing like an any percent, just doing whatever weapon on the first one. The club run took enough time, though, before DLC happened. But we did finish it, thank God. I bet that running R2 is fine enough. Let's see.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. Proclaim your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. We Marquez high hopes that we continue to struggle unto eternity.
And he's dead.
In my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Well, finally. Yeah, I do remember looking at these strats from Pup. Pup being the inspiration she is. Was that when you sent me the clip of her doing like dual colossals on Malekith? And she had like the coolest setup for a hitless run. Yeah. Because she had like Grafted Great Blade and something else with jump attacks and everything. Really good script. Yeah, jump build. I'm remembering the clip now. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad in theory. It would just be Horlu. Should get a stagger. Nice. Burp my poise damage just a little bit. Okay, can we get away from the wall? Could be a new PB. No, it won't be a PB. PB is like 211, I think, at this point. Yeah, we like just passed the PB point. Very close though. And I'm not happy or not mad at all with the time that we have because again, we fought 2 DLC bosses. It would probably PB if it wasn't Rolana Midra of all bosses. Oh, not enough time to do a charge or two there. Okay, okay. I was getting spicy with it. Honestly, though, maybe. If I, like, saw that move right at the first frame and pressed charge R2, maybe. You see? 'Cause I'm not stuck there for too long. Alternatively, we could be greedy with the R1s. Either or. You should want to do hammers here. Okay, nice. The weapon's so fast. Jumped a little late there. Come back. He should want to do rings, unless... Yes, okay. Waiting. He may have staggered him out of Elden Stars there, I'm not sure. No, okay, he didn't quite do it yet. Oh, darn. A little bit too much saving of the stamina there. I needed to do more sprinting. Because we can make it out of that combo. But yeah. Just an unfortunate move for him to do right after Elden Stars. Oh god, my eyes. Yo, girl at the desk. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Hope your stream went well as well. Monster Train 2 sounds interesting. Monster Train 2 is fun. Have you played Monster Train 1 as well? Yeah, welcome peeps. We're doing a requested weapon run, which you can do with channel points. And we're doing the Pata. It's been a fun one. We've recently done this thing where we can essentially go to any boss that we want to. And I'm allowing any two bosses, remembrance-wise, to get into Capital. We fought Rolana and Midra as our two Capital Access bosses. The weapon's just that good. We scatter 0 then? No, we did scatter 20 to make it fair. Because whenever I go to them, I can only have, smithing-wise, I can only have a plus 13. Without doing a lot of routing just for some stones. Okay, should Elden Stars here? Or run away. Don't do it from too far away, buddy. Alright, no, he needs to do he needs to do the rings, I forgot. But yeah, it's cool. Yesterday we did a request and we got to do Melania, just because we could get to her grace, you know? Uh-oh. Aren't you using Torrent? Why not use Torrent? As I don't really like, yeah. I don't really like using Torrent. Looking forward to Night Rain? I am indeed. I do still feel of the opinion that if I wasn't streaming and playing Night Rain right away wouldn't be, you know, lucrative, I'd probably hold off and see how the game looks before buying it. but it'll be a fun adventure. That's like a personal preference sort of thing. Should stagger. Nice. See, I stayed spoiler free from the network test, so I don't know anything about it whatsoever. You pre-ordered it for you and your two besties for Christmas? That's sweet. Cool, we're done, chat. That was the Pada. It did really well in the DLC. It did well in base game. I have no complaints whatsoever. Nice fast weapon. Pretty good. Pretty good. And yeah, it has that weird thing where you have to like one-hand it to get 30 poise on a charge R2, as opposed to two-handing it, giving you like 7.5 or something weird. But honestly, not too bad. Have a good eat, girl at a desk. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Have fun with your night raining, actually, and your two besties. That sounds like a lot of fun. Every golden weapon has a unique trait. Interesting. Yeah, we'll figure out the night rain stuff. But yeah, Pada. Again, it was just really fun and cool that we could do Midra and R'hllana today. Instead of like the usual Godric or something. Godric would have melted to this thing. Let's get a rating out. Hold.
The fallen leaves.
Fallen leaves, yeah. Journey 2, heck no. Are we going to spend the first hour just testing stuff? Yeah, that's fair. Whole new game, may as well. May as well knock yourself out with it, Jet. Okay, dope. Give me a second. Let me just get the grading thing up. And here we go. Okay, weapon for today. Pada. Alright, reach-wise, I'd say this is pretty similar in reach. Even though it's a fist weapon, it's pretty similar in reach to like a straight sword. Or a shorter great sword. So like a sword, essentially. Which means it's not like a 2 or a 1 on reach. It's between here for me. May miss the occasional swing. I didn't feel like we missed too much. But it has the ability to probably miss something. Even on Gideon, it missed every so often. So I think I'll give it a 3.5. It's got good reach. It's got good reach. It's by far the longest fist weapon, which is so goofy. Yeah, like it's like you have swords on your hands. Which I think is what they're going for. You essentially have swords on your hands. So you're not going to feel too bad reach-wise. It's just not like, you know, it's not like a colossal weapon. And it's not quite like a great sword either. Right? These classes would probably, or these like numbers would go towards those. It's a little bit shorter, but it's still good. It's still good. Moveset wise, I know we didn't like use a lot of the moveset. I was just kind of charge R2ing the whole time, but you get some pokes, you get some slashes. NPCs could still probably be tricky if they do like jump attacks at you. So I can't quite give it a 5. But I'd give it a 4. I think with the speed, like considering the speed and stuff like that, what you're getting here works out pretty well. It's like the swords that Deadpool from Wolverine movie has at the end. Dude, I remember that movie. I went with a family member to the theater, actually. Good movie. I say I'll give it a 4. Because yeah, you get some slashes. Also, it is a paired weapon too. It doesn't just go on one hand. So you get some more like varying things there. Speed, yep, it's probably on the faster side. It's a fist weapon. Like you're not going to get much faster than that. It's not even daggers really. So I'm giving it a 5. And poise, yes, you have the capability of high poise on demand. So it gets a 5 there too. 87.5, nice. It's only losing out on reach. Just a touch. But let's see. Fast weapon. Great poise on one-handed CR2s. Two-handed moveset is fun and fast, but for poise, just use one-handed. Otherwise, I don't know what else I'd put. It probably has the best reach. It's smithing. And DLC wise, it is an easy pickup. That's probably it. There's nothing else worth noting. Oh, good crit damage. Above average crit damage. Like Godskin Duo, for instance, our Charger 2s, even though we staggered them in 3, didn't do that much damage, but just the riposte itself essentially like kicked them into where they needed to be. Like their half HP points. So it's worth noting that you have good crit damage with this. Like if you wanted to do a parry build, probably works out well. You could even put, I think, parry on the weapon itself. Like the parry Ash of War on the weapon itself. And do parries that way. So it's worth playing around with when you have riposte going on. But nice. Let me just update that real quick in the thingy. Hold.